Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Matthew Liberatore. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Joe Adell, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right through there, got it. And 1 away. Eric Davis next up for the Blue Jays.
Eric Davis.
Swinging a foul straight back. 1 down, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Benintendi up here. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Joe Ryan. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. This is going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And we're back. And stepping in for New York, Honus Wagner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, Tony Gwynn. Swings through that one.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Wagner stands at second with no outs. On the ground, right side, Weatherhold. Slings to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Vladimir Guerrero.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Freddie Freeman at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. In the air, left field, down the line. Davis makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Chili Davis. Liberator back to work. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman should have this one. Puts it away for the out. Jack Caglione next up for the Blue Jays.
The first baseman, Jack Caglione.
Liberator, a tall lefty, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And there's a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Mason Wynn. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. See, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
And a pitch. Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. High fly ball out towards left center. Adele on the run. Makes the grab, one away. Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boog. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series. Runner takes off. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. And next for the Mets, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well.
Now this one gets through. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in. Top half of the third inning. Now the third baseman, George Brett.
George Brett.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
Check swing, called strike. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS.
And Brett was at the 400 mark with only a couple of weeks left in the 80 season. It looked like he was going to do it.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Up and in, and the count is 3-1. McNeil sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Back
Now
to the
batting,
top of the
the
lineup.
center fielder,
Here's Joe Adell. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Tony Gwynn. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Davis makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ripped to short. Whips it across. Lindor retired.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Well struck right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Start of the fourth, and now for the Jays, Eric Davis.
Eric Davis.
And that's in there at the knees. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Gwynn pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Chili Davis. First time up was a pop out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yo, 1. In the air, left field, Varsho. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 4, Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
And that one hammered. Adell raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. That one not close. 2-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
at the
Blue
plate,
Jays,
Jack
the first baseman,
Caglione.
Jack Caglione.
Liberator back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
1-1. 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. Chapman throws to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So up next
Now
for Toronto, Mason Wynn. Fly to center his first time. Liner to second, it picked on the hop, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's Jeff
Second
McNeil.
baseman, Jeff. Not here.
Ball
That's a ball.
1 low. And that is out of play. That
2-1.
one misses in the dirt. And that's
Ball 3.
downstairs and outside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they add on. It's 3-0. Now, Cal Raleigh singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Davis has it sized up. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. So the batting
Now
order turns
batting,
over.
the center
And
fielder,
now it's going to be Honus Wagner, 1 for 2. Wagner, 31 years old, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in center. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, typically your best talent is up the middle from pitcher, shortstop, center fielder, and so no surprise that he's made the move from shortstop to center today.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
And now Tony Gwynn, 0 for 2 in this one. First offering, runner goes, pitch misses.
1-0.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Wagner, the runner at second with 1 away. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Wagner flying around third. He'll score easily.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Number 52, Nick Sandler.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, and first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now and here is Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 1.
Guerrero.
He swings and fouls one off. Man at second. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled on to first, and Vladdy is set down, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning, and now for the Jays, George Brett. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman. Brett out on the play. J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fought off foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here in Queens. Well, we go bottom six. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
Inside, almost got him.
Up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounce to the right side. Fires over to first. And Freeman is retired.
Now batting.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Stepping in, Dalton Varsho. 0-1.
0-1.
Chapman leads off first with 1 away. Strike 2.
0-2.
To first, might be 2, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil. He's already homered here in this one. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is foul back. Two on, 1 out. In the dirt, blocked. That one fouled off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering way upstairs. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Cal Raleigh.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 62, Robert Garcia.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The throw in, offline, and 2-run score.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Wagner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The right fielder,
so
number
digging in,
19,
Tony Gwynn.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
Now
He's kind of an outlier, especially
Andrew
when guys are consciously
Benintendi.
sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is
Now
empty.
batting, right
Chili
fielder,
Davis
Chili
digs in now.
Davis.
And a foul ball. In the air, out towards left center. Wagner makes the catch, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
Lindor.
Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Go. Guerrero. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 29, Pete Fairbanks.
And first offering is fouled off. The Mets up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first, and here's Freddie Freeman. And a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Dalton Varsho up now for the Mets.
Varsho.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And 1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Jack Caglione. Liberator back to work.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. JT Realmuto steps in.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Fairbanks measures 6 feet 6 inches, 225 pounds, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2015. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Adele on the run. And it's caught for the out. So up next for New York, Cal Rocking.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Honus Wagner. To third, and that's just foul. 0-1. Swing and a tapper. Handles, throws to first, and that ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, George Brett. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one misses. 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Wagner has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So up next, J.J. Weatherholt. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
just
No, that's
missed.
a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor out to first. And they're down to their last out. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Joe Adell. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one is absolutely belted. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets get a shutout on the mound.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.